All right, here we go. BDS day 1018 park. So, yeah, I realize that there's something about too much motivation. Okay, let me explain. So, nonstop this week, I've been calling all these new, well, they're not new, they're new to me, but the people from the school, introducing myself to the kids and the parents and before me, it's like some of the previous teachers weren't contacting them. Well, not some of them, all of them. And then so they joined this new school, and then some of the parents were concerned, even some of the kids, like, what did I get myself into? No one's contacting us, we have no idea, this, that, their things aren't explained. And then so, like I told you yesterday, I was just talking too much. But I'm starting to get the groove of my speech. Okay, as I'm just trekking through these parents on what to say. It's like motivational speech. I feel like I'm like, multi-level marketing guru, just talking, oh, this, and then we got to do this and this, right? And then so the good thing about that was, how you doing? So the good thing about it was I was motivated after the first two. I'm like, wow, I feel like studying. I think we're gonna be great, and all that, right? And then it was like the pep rally. And then after every call, I'm exhausted because, to keep up the thing, a lot of energy. So then you go 3, 4. I mean, these aren't like, hey, my name's Steve Shin. I'm your teacher. Here's your password. We're gonna have a good time, right? No, these are like 30-minute calls. I'm asking and answering every question. I'm giving great answers. It's kind of like Trump at the debates, right? And then so I'm just giving answers after answers, and then making the people feel good about everything. And oh wow, this is a good-looking dog. Wow, look at this dog. I don't know if you could. Anyways, yeah, we better find that owner. Oh well, whatever. Can you imagine? It's like you're a dog, just running free, do what you want. That was a good-looking dog. That wasn't no stray. The owner's probably somewhere in this park, but the dog's just like running around like crazy. But anyways, yes, after a certain time, there comes a time when you keep telling the same story that you get like motivational fatigue. I'm like, oh man, I'm starting do I really believe the stuff I'm saying now? I mean, after one time and stuff, you're like, oh wow, the diminishing return things. It's like when Jim Rome talked about the whole the law of diminishing returns on like Krispy Kreme donuts. You buy like a dozen. The first one's great. You're like, yes, that's amazing. Let me eat the second one. It's still good, but not as good. And by the time you eat your third or fourth donut, you're like, oh, this sucks. Well, anyways, my speeches, no matter how fine-tuned it is, I mean, it's one thing if I have a friend with me and they're listening to the same story over and over, but I am that person listening to the same story over and over again. So, I don't know. But thing is, I get it. For these people, the parents, they're really thankful that you have somebody who's that motivated and, So, unless your last name starts with like an A or a Z, if it's in the middle, you're always halfway through. But I always start from the lower part because I know that I wanted to give the people who are last names more excitement. Does that make sense? Anyways. Oh, there's a lot of people here today. So anyways, yeah. But, you know, I was able to make it out to the park. Do I feel like doing like a lot of different things? No. But, you know, got out and do the machine at home. And then probably going to watch the debate. You know, so it is clockwork. But it's just, today was just thinking about what motivates a motivator. You know? I mean, do I have to deprive myself of something? And all of a sudden, like, yeah, let's do it, right? So, yeah, I've been motivating people all day, all summer, all 20 years of my teaching career, 19 years, whatever. But it's like, what motivates the motivator, you know? So that's one thing that I have to realize what's deep in me, okay? Because I know some things I'm not excelled at, some things I'm great, and I could actually, like, you know, talk about it. But about losing weight and stuff, yeah, I just got to do my best and try to get motivated. But as I'm trying to motivate other kids to do their greatest, I have to motivate myself to do it. But apparently I need a balance, because too much motivation, you get tired. I don't know. Maybe there's a balance. Whatever. All right, there you go. Day 1018 in the books. So, you know, apparently I don't really need motivation to come out every day. I mean, I'm pretty much, it's like the way of life, you know, the initial lifestyle reset thing, whatever. And my car looks like it's gray. That's how dirty it is. I'm not kidding either. But anyways, when I always felt like, you know, keep go. And I learned my lesson today, right? When somebody keeps telling you to do something, whatever, or like, I mean, when I was telling these people their things, they only heard it one time. But I kept hearing it over and over and over, the same lesson over and over again. You know, in the beginning, it feels pretty good. But in the middle, it starts to get a little old. And then later on, you just get tired of it. It's like, oh. So being the one speaker, you have to be the motivator, right? But then sometimes you got to figure out what makes that motivator keep going on. What motivates the motivator? So it's not like I had a solution about it today. It's just something that I got to think about. So anyways, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you guys are here. But anyways, I'm going to get going. So Big Daddy Shit, day 1018. If I could exercise 1018 days in a row, you could exercise 1018 days in a row. So if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Motivating the motivator.